Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial video for Ark Survival Evolved. I know it's been a while since I did my last one. I do apologize for that. I was trying to lean the channel more toward like Let's Plays with my friends, but you guys love the tutorial, so I decided I'd come back and do another one. And it's been a while since I've been back on Ragnarok on Ark, but I decided to give it a try because they have actually done an update, if you didn't know this, to where they uploaded they finished about 99% of the map, and most of it, well, pretty much all of it is desert. So if you liked Scorched Earth, this is going to be for you. It's got a lot of sand dunes. It's got a new coastal reef. It's got a new weather system. Uh, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the ones from Scorched Earth. You know, superheat and anyway, uh, it's got a new puzzle labyrinth for the artifacts previously found in the world have been moved here. It's got a bunch of miscellaneous changes, new player spawns, increased Spino spawns for you guys that love the Spinosaurus, more water spawns to existing areas, and multiple bugs and map fixes, which is great. We all love those map fixes. But anyway, that's not what this is about. This video is going to be about admin commands in all. To use admin commands, you have to be on a server that you own or a server that you're solo in, because if or a server that you have admin capabilities. You can't just get on an official Ark server and just pop in admin commands. It doesn't work like that. I did a video a while back on how to force save your world. A lot of people it helped. Some people said it didn't work. Now, I don't know how they've coded the game, so I can't tell you why it worked for some people, why not. I will say that I don't know if I mentioned this in the video or not, but I'll do this here. I'll show you guys 4 admin commands on Ark for the PS4. It's going to be R1 L1 plus square and triangle. That'll bring up your admin command. For Xbox, it's going to be the buttons. It's whatever is equal to L1 R1 square and triangle for you guys. And for PC, I believe it is tab. But anyway, I'm going to do this again. Cheat space save world, and show you guys that it will, if you watch the bottom right hand of the screen, when I hit add command, it will say saving. Now that did save my world. Now I want to go over this, and this might be what I forgot. If you want to load that save that you just did, if you died or something, do not, please do not go to main menu. Do not hit exit to main menu. You have to close your app. Hit your home button, hit close app on it, and go back. That's the only way to load that save, because whenever you go to exit to main menu, the game automatically saves then. So, it does work. Some people said it crashed their game. It actually crashed mine a while back. I don't know if they fixed it. I don't know if it's because I just spawned a lot of stuff in my world. I don't know what I did, but be careful with that. So that does work. I just want to show you guys that. That's a good one in case you're going through a cave and you don't want to lose your progress. And I'm sorry if I sound all hoarse and stuff. I'm actually dealing with a pretty bad respiratory infection, so trying to get over that. Okay. The next one I'm going to go over is add experience. And this is you could do it from your tribe. You could just do it for yourself. You would do it, which I'm max level, so this ain't gonna do anything for me. So you would put cheat, add experience, however much you want. So I'm gonna say 1,000, and then you would put like from tribe share. 0 would be false, 1 would be true. So I don't have really a tribe, so I'm gonna put 0, and then to prevent sharing with tribe, 1 would be true, 0 would be false. So I would put 1. So that would give me 1,000 experience if I wasn't max level. There's broadcast. So if you do own your own server or your own world, you would just hit cheat, broadcast, and whatever you want to say. So I'll show you guys here. And when you hit admin command, it will show a server message, stay sexy. So that's how you do that. So you can let everybody know, if you own if you own the server, you can let everybody know what's going on. Like, hey, I'm closing up, and this much, or whatever you want to say. It's just something that's there to show everybody, or to get your message across. There's CE. This one's a pretty cool one, and it's going to be so you just hit CE, and then what this does, it creates whatever weather you want the map to do. So I would hit CE, and let's say you would say start underscore, and then whatever weather condition you want to start. So I'm going to say CE start underscore superheat. And this should start, since I'm in the desert region, it's going to start superheat. Now, some of these weather conditions aren't going to work on every map. I want to stress that. Whatever map you're on, if it has that type of weather, then you can use it. Now, another command that's really useful that I've used quite often. If you notice, I am in a bad spot. I'm in the desert area, so I am hot. You really need a ghillie suit while you're in here. However, I don't have a ghillie suit with me. Now, there's two ways you can do this, or three ways you can get items. There's the cheat space give item number, and if you know the number to whatever item you want, say is like cheat space give item number 12, you do a space, you would put how many you want. So let's say 100, 1, and then 0. Now the third number, that 1, that's whatever a quality you want it. So if you're doing a weapon or whatever, you want to get it ascendant, put 100 there. So 12, 100, 100 if it was a weapon. But I don't think it is. I think it's meat. And then 0 would be true or false if you want a blueprint or not. So 0 would give you the item, a 1 would give you the blueprint. Then you would hit do that. Oh, 50 raw meat. It didn't give me 100 because raw meat actually it's whatever it maxes out at. So the stack for meat maxes out at 50, so I only got 50. But you can just keep spamming the admin command button to get however many you want. The other two ways to do this, there's one, and this, it's give item, and then you would do like space, you do quotation marks, blueprint, and do all that. I'll type that in to show you guys, and that is the long way to do it. There's a shorter way to do it, but some items you're just going to have to. There's no getting around it. So I'm sorry about that, but what I prefer to do is put cheat GFI. Now what this does, it actually shortens the blueprint path. So all you do is put an abbreviation in, and it will read that and go to whatever it thinks. Now, some words are really close, like say I want a buggy. I would put cheat GFI buggy. That way I don't have to type in the whole blueprint path because I don't think there's an actual number for it. So instead of typing out the whole path, I would put buggy space however many I want, which would be 1, and then 0, and then 0. Oh, actually 1 and 0, because it's the same thing as the last one. It's the blueprint path part, which would be the first number, or the first word, which would be buggy. Then it would be the quantity I want, which is 1. The quality I want, which is 1. You don't really get an ascendant buggy. And then force blueprint. So I want that false because I actually want the buggy. I hit admin command, and I get a tech ATV. Now you got to be careful because some words, like I said before, are really close together. So you can't put bug, you would probably get the buggy, but if you want bug repellent, you would put bug R. Bug R. Oh, this is another thing. Sometimes when you type them in and hit admin command, for some reason it doesn't take. So you got to be careful with that if you're trying to do some of the ones I'm going to show you here in a little bit. Just to make sure it goes through. You can actually watch the left side of your screen. There you go. bug repellent. So I did get it. I don't know why it does that, but it will do that sometimes, and it will screw you up. So again, pay attention to that. Since I did recently get back on Ark, and I am in the desert region, a lot of the new spawns haven't spawned yet. So there's a way to actually make them. Okay, that was my wyvern. Anyway, there's a way to make them spawn. And the easiest way is to do cheat, destroy WildDinos, and what this will do is going to destroy all untamed creatures on the map. Now, what this does is useful for killing all the ones that are there and helping the new creatures to respawn. Okay, if you look to the left, you're going to see an Argentava? Oh, it's been a while. You're going to see them, and when I hit Destroy Wild Dinos, you see it disappear. That's killed every wild dinosaur that's not tamed by me on the map. So that's going to be useful for actually making new creatures to spawn. So if you have a creature that they just put in the game or a new area of the game that you want stuff to spawn on, you would do this, and that would just redo all the spawns. Another useful cheat that I do is cheat space fly. Very simple, and that actually allows you. You can't eat or drink in this, but you're able to fly. So if you're trying to make it like a treehouse or anything, so you don't have to be on a dinosaur back to do it, you can actually do this. And it helps with building too. So if you're like building in a high area, you don't have to waste resources to, build you a platform up to it. You can actually just fly and place it. And if you want to land back, you just put cheat space walk. You do take fall damage when you put that, so don't do that if you're like 50 stories high. That's a bad idea. Very bad idea. If you notice my HP is getting a little low, there's a couple ways to do that. You could put GMBuff, cheat space GMBuff, and what that'll do, that will make all your, it's going to give you infinite stats. It's going to give you enough XP to get you to 100. So if you don't want to like ruin, like, if you like leveling up, don't use GMBuff. If you use that on your dinosaurs, if you're riding your dinosaurs, use GMBuff, that will make them invincible and make their stats infinite, and it will level them up all the way. So there's another way to do this. You would just put, there's no cheat, you would just type it in just like this, infinite stats. And when you do that, if you notice the bottom right, all of my stats went all the way back up. All my health, my water, my food, I can actually sprint unlimitedly. I think there's a way on PC to make it to where you have infinite weight. I haven't found a way on PS4 to make it work. All the stuff that says it does that doesn't. You will become encumbered on the PS4. For the next couple of admin commands I'm going to show you, it's for dinosaurs. If you're playing solo, dinosaurs can sometimes be a pain to tame, or at least some of them, like the giant squid. Can't remember its name. My mind's going blank. The mosasaur, the plesiosaur. Some of those are really hard. So there's two ways to actually tame dinos. The one that I would recommend would just be, and you got to be facing it or looking at it, cheat space DoTame. And again, you do have to be looking at them, obviously, to do it. And then boom. There you go. You have a dinosaur. The other way to do this, and if you love dinosaurs like me and you just want to collect all of them, some of the dinosaurs you might notice are impossible to tame. There is a way around that. I don't know if this works on all of them per se, but I know for a Titan boa or Titan boa, you can use this, and that's cheat space force tame. It will crash your game / server if done while you're mounted. So be careful with that. Get off your dinosaur first. Use force tame, and that will actually let you ride that dinosaur without a saddle. There are dino spawn commands. I'm not going to put all of them. I'll just give you a it's kind of a shortcut, just like the GFI. But this one's SDF. So you would put SDF space, let's say Dodo 1. There's other ways to do it. You could do GM summon, which GM summon, if I remember correctly, that will summon the dinosaur and also tame it for you. I think it'll force tame it for you. There's summon and then spawn dino. Summon, I believe, is the one where you can actually, I could get this backwards, I haven't looked in a while, but one of them will give you access to be able to summon that dinosaur with a certain level, whatever level you want. And I will leave a link in the description for a good place where you can look at all the admin commands. You can get item commands, dino commands, color commands. All that you would want will be right there. I will leave that in the description. So, SDF Dodo 1. Boom. There we go. That's just one dodo. That's the quantity of what you're summoning. So, that's not the level. So, if I did like dodo... let's do 10. Let's not do... Okay, so you can only do 1. You can do only 1. I was curious. I wanted to see if I could just summon 10 dodos, but no. You have to put 1 after the dino. Or at least with dodos you can. And there are a couple others. And this is a cheat I use all the time on solo when I get stuck, which is a good bit. Anyway, it's just cheat space ghost. And what this will do is it not only gives you fly, but you can also go through stuff. So if you get stuck on a wall or something, just ghost it and you will, be free. And it's the same thing as fly. When you want to cancel that, you just put cheat space walk. And there you go. But again, you will take fall damage if you do that from like too high. So careful again. If you're playing solo and you don't have a tribe, you might notice that you can't get all the Engrams. But there is a way around that. Cheat space GiveEngrams. And when you do that, you'll go over. You will have every Engram that you can get. Which is, like I said, so then you can just craft everything. It doesn't give you the items. It does do that. If you need resources for the items, cheat space GiveResources. That will actually give you a good bit of every resource. So that'll get you started. And you can use that as many times as you want. You can use cheat space Togglelnfinite Ammo. And what that'll do is, well, it's pretty obvious. It will toggle infinite ammo. You will have infinite ammo. And you would just hit admin command again to cancel it. So, if you ever want to cancel it. One thing I did forget to mention earlier with infinite stats, type it in again to cancel that, to go back. I'm sorry, I forgot that earlier. My mind's going blank. If you're facing a dinosaur that's just ridiculous, came out of nowhere, surprised you, like this dodo, he looks pretty evil, doesn't he? Oh, and you will tame the dodo when you use the SDF. Didn't realize that. Anyway, cheat space destroy my target. That will kill whatever's in front of you, and it will not leave a corpse. If you want to leave a corpse, you would put cheat space kill. And that should get you out of some very sticky situations, believe me. So will infinite stats. One more. Set target dino color. This is one I like. This way you don't have to breed and breed and breed to get a dinosaur to be whatever color you want. So set target dino color. Also, I will give you guys a tip if you're playing on PS4, and I think you could do this on the Xbox One as well. I don't see why you wouldn't. You could actually plug in your keyboard so you could type. I know that's very simple. A lot of you probably already knew that. But if you didn't, you could plug your keyboard in and type. I don't know why I'm not doing it. But, you know. Cheat, set target dino color, whatever region it is, and then whatever color it is. So I'm just going to put 1 and 5. And if you noticed, his head turned cyan. Let's try 0. That's usually the body. Yeah, there you go. Changes his color, so now he's a bluish green color. So that's just a way if you want to get your dinosaurs whatever color you want to get them. You could do that. You don't have to breed forever and ever trying to get a dinosaur with a nice color. It's just something. It's just for aesthetic purposes. But anyway, that's about all I have. There's obviously way more admin commands you could use. I didn't put them all here. Again, I will leave that link in the description below so you guys can go on there, do whatever you guys want to do. Just like I said in the force save one, please, 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 do not use admin commands to harass people on your server. I don't condone that. Please no griefing with what I just taught you. I don't want to be the cause of that. So, play fair, guys. Enjoy Ark. Enjoy all your admin commands if you use them. If you don't use them, just don't use them. But that's all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped you. Click the annotations for more videos that we have done. And that's it. This is Lee telling you guys have a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next video.